Like, even the conversations like that we have, it's like, granted, y'all are professionals, you know, to say the least. And
I'm talking about Pop.
Pop is definitely the most professional.
I was about to say.
Yeah, no, he's definitely like Pop is the reigner, the mediator. I was saying earlier, like he's like the one that keeps it like. Hey,
why are you smiling so
y'all,
big?
Yeah.
Like I'm in these. My man's about to. He's like, yo, meme this, meme that, meme this. If y'all don't know, Pop is the one who makes all the memes. So everybody who hit me in my comment box is like, yo, that man had me rolling. Like, this is the guy right here, the mastermind behind it. He's been coming out with some masterpieces.
Hell yeah. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. And like, I'll watch our videos and we'll be gone. Like, there's so many, like, especially the one, like the recent one, like you naming the 3 games, and then I was like,
I still laugh at that video. I was like, I got my ass. I was like, why did you say that shit so clean? Like, here's a word. I was like, you motherfucker, like, and you can see the look on my face, like, got my ass. Like,
all right, you got one. Yeah.
Like, all right, and then here's a word.
Graham was just like, yo,
here's a word. I was like, he was like, oh, all right, no. But we're gonna have to get some context on that because, like, y'all know what I meant. Like, there's been a lot of games that's been like, the third one was trash, the second one was the best, the first one was a classic. Like,
hold up, but dude in the comments, and because I definitely want to shout out to the people who have been commenting and talking, like, because.
So we can touch bases on that because a lot of people did comment on my Facebook post, I want to say, but like
those two,
Metal Gear Solid was one of them. Fallout 3.
There's one dude commented on like 3, 4 about like probably more than that, honestly, like way more, like a lot of our videos he commented on, and like we also got to give him a shout out, like, and that's one of those things where I like, so I'm sorry, personally, it's like as a even if we get like, you know, by some means we get big, like I always like interact with your people, like that's how you maintain that
for
kinda,
sure.
Because I mean, I'm doing it for the. Like, just to talk to people
for the community, you know,
for the like.
No, exactly. Like
people who have like minds as us, people who play the same games as us, even people who don't, and they have a different perspective. Actually,
100%. I love different perspectives. Like, if you have a difference of opinion, by all means, voice it. Like, because even if one day we do like a live, you know what I mean, and we like read in chat and we talking about stuff, it's like I love like that kind of interaction. I love that. Like,
because Giovanni, definitely got to give that dude a shout out. That man,
is he the one?
Yeah,
Giovanni, he's my homeboy from high school, bro. Like,
okay. He a real one. He's a real one.
Yeah. He made us a banner. I need to incorporate it somehow, but he made us a little banner.
But I mean, we even could get him on the show because like he be definitely in the same stuff that we be in. Like all his comments, I really be reading through them. Yeah, like I would reply back to him and stuff, and he was like, "Yo, you could have saved yourself with the Google search." I was like, "All right, dog, I get it, bro." Like,
I read that comment. Like, he named like Mass Effect Halo. I was like, "Oh,
bro." And the thing is, as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, "Damn, Halo trilogy was kind of fun." Like, but
the third game was the best game.
But that goes into there was a whole era of like where games were actually good, and that's why they're the GOATs. So I'm talking about all the other ones that flopped. Like think about Watch Dogs. Like Watch Dogs had the third one I heard wasn't that great. But like those are the type of games that like literally had potential. Like even Titanfall, like they might not make a third Titanfall. Like
they better not. Let that shit die.
Let that shit die, bro. That game could be so much better.
Titanfall, that game is actually good.
No, number 1 and even 2 is decent, but you can literally watch the declining of quality from 1 to 2,
so
and you just know 3 is not going to be.
We'll have this talk for sure. Definitely, this is an episode because there's a lot of games that were like that, and even I know I'm gonna trigger you when I say it, but what is it, Anthem?
I mean, Anthem was trash though. Well, Let me reiterate that. I never played Anthem, but I heard that it had promise, but then they dropped the ball.
Here goes another pop. Like I haven't played it, I haven't watched it, but I'm gonna put my 2 cents in.
That's why I said
we gonna get on that, yo, because we gotta talk about this anime.
Let this man talk about Anthem. Go ahead.
I'm at his neck. Nah, we gotta.
That's fine. But I heard it was trash, right? Because EA.
But so we can do this too. Like we can play these games that were potentially trash. We'll do live streams where we can just like actually get a first person view, a first person perspective, and then we can actually review the game.
Mm-hmm. I loved Anthem. I'm just gonna say, like, flat out,
I didn't dislike it. I just felt like, so I'm a strong believer that when Destiny was dying, they thought that they could pull in all the Destiny players, so they released it earlier than what it was supposed to be, thinking that Destiny players were going to be like, oh, we can play Anthem now that Destiny's dying.
Well, because they knew what was going to happen with Destiny. They knew Destiny's going to do the same thing Destiny do, which that's also another topic. It's like one of those things where they release a game.
I'm going to need to know what very Destiny. That's the go.
Yo, I can't, like, Destiny makes me mad. Like, I love the game.
It's good.
Oh, here we go. First off, all right, so Destiny 1. They waited extra long. Like, probably by the same, like, it's like they did it on purpose. We are.
Well, this is a heavy segue.
This affected my mental health, okay?
Oh my God.
I'm going to need you to not. This, man.
No. But, like,
I mean, truthfully, if we talk about some of this shit they've been pulling, like,
you gotta rebuy the game over and over and over, and it's like the first version they released is like this vanilla, plain, broken ass version, and then people either bitch, cry, moan, and complain, and get things taken out or added in to help. Like, Destiny is so, like, it's such a coddling community where people will cry and complain about something, and they're just like, and people think that's like them caring, and then in my opinion, no, it's not. It's like, if I'm murking you with this gun, either you murk me with the gun, you know what I mean? But like even when they released Destiny 2, like the original build of Destiny 2 was every armor, every weapon had the same role every time. So everybody got the same gun and armor. Everybody walked around looking the same, just with different shaders on for like the first year. And I'm like, nah, like I beat the game, and then I was like, the end game is trash. I'm not doing this no more. Like, I now like quit Destiny, and I actually haven't even been back. No, the end game in Destiny 1. I'm sorry, it's like Destiny 2, like the beginning of it. Well, Destiny 1 too. Like, but both of them was trash. And that you had a couple raids to do, but it's like that's the only thing you're doing weekly. Yeah, no, they are amazing, but that's the only thing you're doing, and that's the only thing you really care about weekly. In the Nightfall, 3 heroics. And then you're done.
Like, it's become so. You're done. Me speaking back. So I put an ungodly amount of hours into Destiny. I'm not even gonna say how many.
I'm in like 500. So I'll say it. Like, and that's just one. Yeah, that's just one. Like Destiny 2.
We can't even. No, I'm not even gonna talk about Destiny 1. But let's just say Destiny 2. Let's just say, like, I've lived. Like, I could have a small Destiny child. Like, with the amount of hours I put into this game, like, it's like, yo, how old's that Destiny gameplay? It's like, oh, he's about 5 years old.
Yeah,
but but
you saying welcome on? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No, because he hasn't played it. But I mean,
I haven't played it.
You haven't played Destiny? It's free now.
He doesn't have time to play.
I'm running 2 YouTube channels, bro.
Thanks. No, I got you. Yeah. You busy.
You're not gonna shout out your blog. You're not gonna shamelessly
post that link in the description.
It is.
I always do.
Hell yeah. I'm about to say, well, yeah, y'all go check that out.
But yeah, for sure, check out his blog because it's about open hour. We'll probably all end up back there at some point. And then we'll have like a 100%. Room and all this other stuff. I have to go back to the States and take care of a couple things, but I'll probably be back to Japan in like 2 or 3 years.
Me and Kamara will be like, what's up?
Yeah.
I need y'all to chill.
Like, what it do?
Y'all looking like Shastas out there. I'm gonna be like,
out here on the beach, like what
y'all got dreads and all types of stuff. I'm like, oh nah, y'all been here too long. Like,
bro, we gonna be like those old black people you see over there. Like, how the fuck? When the fuck? Where the fuck? Like, where did you come from?
Like, how are you even here? How you even got sofa status? Like, oh,
you're not even married. You're just there.
I'm a criminal. Like, Like I only come out at night. Like
it's the big chilling though. It's like.
But to talk about Destiny 2, yeah, I mean they really make you pay for the content every like 6 months, and that was like if that's the point, make a subscription. Like let me pay. Yeah. But they don't even pump out content enough to like have a subscription.
And they know that. That's why they do $39.99 every fucking time. I'm sorry.
Really? That's horrible, man.
Yo, no, that's the biggest killer of that game, bro. Like the fact that I have to buy the game every like 6 months, and it's like,
and it's crazy because
DLC. Go ahead. I'm gonna look up this.
No. You good. I was gonna say, like, if you buy it at the end of all of everything for the $39.99, you get everything that people have been paying for. There's no reward except for like weapons and shit, like things that you can get in that time frame, but you can still get all of those same weapons and things if you just put time into the game. That's why I kind of like stopped buying it, because I'm like, I'll wait for them to kind of be done and then go back and buy it, because the community is never going to leave. Like there's people who still play Destiny 1. Yeah. It's like
until they shut down the servers.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that. Like then they're going to get a whole lot of hate mail. But it's one of those things where you just buy it after so many years. You only got to wait to the end. You just buy it like a year and a half in, or a year in, like, and then you catch up to everybody. They even give like light sparks. They put you at the base light level and everybody else is at. And it's like 1,000. Like right now, I can't remember what it is, but it's like it keeps going up. So you literally just got to do a couple missions every so often, and then you catch up. Honestly, you just do the story missions and you catch up, and then you're fine. And like that's what makes me mad about Destiny, is like there's no point in committing.
There's no excitement behind it, because no matter what, in a year you can just come back to it and just play everything that everybody played for $20. That was my biggest thing, is like, bro, I put every time a DLC dropped, I was like, all right, bet, we're running it. And then we get to the end of their raid, and it's just like, I got all the gear, I got 3 characters that are leveled up, and it's like, now what? Like, help people run through raids? Like,
that's literally always
that's literally what it becomes. It's like, yo, I have the best gear, and then you couldn't do trials unless you were like a legit shooter or a cheater. So it was just kind of like, yo, y'all don't care about multiplayer like that. Like, bruh, I grinded that game. I grinded it. Like, and
I didn't really play PvP. Mine is Gambit. Gambit was like the only thing that I actually enjoyed.
I grinded PvP. There was this weapon, right? You had to grind it like, for good players, it probably took them like a week or 2. For me, it took me like a month. Just because I wasn't like, I was trying. I actually was trying. It's like, yo, get 250 headshots. I'm like, bro, why? Like, why are you
talking about
this to me?
Are you talking about the Magnum?
Well, the hand cannon.
Yeah, and I know. Yeah.
So I grinded that out, and by the time I got it, they just buffed the other hand cannons to be just as good as it, because everybody complained that it was so good in PvP because better players were just like dogging out bad players. So then they gave the bad players a gun to essentially compete with that gun. It was the Ace of Spades, and it literally did the same effect for less work. Like you could literally, like it gave you 6 bullets that were pretty much like headshot damage bullets. And it was like, bro, like, why did I grind out this weapon if dudes are just going to complain on Reddit and then they're just going to buff all the other guns to be just as good as it? Was like, there's no elitism like in that game. Like there's no like, and WoW, if you have the best armor and you have the best gear, you just dog people out, like, because it's a grind. Like they don't just be like, oh, all these casual players can like, and that's the thing too, is like, you see it all the time where it's like, I'm a father of 6, I got a job, I got this and that, I can't grind it out. It's like,
don't play the game. Like spend that time with your kids.
Exactly.
like that's
like
my
you're
mentality.
Just not going to have it. Like, sorry, bro. Like sorry. Like this is unfair. And the thing is, for people who could hit consistent headshots, it was a good gun. But for like people like me who's just like kind of casual, like I'm stuck in that in between, like casual and not like really good.
Pro amateur is what I call it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying that's not what
I'm better than most casuals, but I'm not top tier. But either way, like it wasn't that. It was a good gun, but like it was kind of like like you. Especially after they buffed all the other guns, I could just like play Ace of Spades, and like Ace of Spades was just as busted. Like
I used to run PvP like J Rabbit and Telesto. That was the baby. But like that was like nobody's running J Rabbit. Telesto maybe. But it's like and
I've never played what you call
I need
it?
some chips. Right,
I've never
about
played.
to just have to take this L. I'm sorry.
Yo, now we're just gonna make that an eggplant when we edit it. We ain't holding no L's over here no more.
Blow your house up, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yo.
But yeah.
Nah, but yeah, once you get into the swing of StarCraft, like if you know how to build, you know what you want to build and all that stuff, then you're building. But yeah, for new players, that it's you'd have to play through the story mode for damn sure. Before you start thinking like you're about to jump into competitive. Because the story mode kind of starts you off with like, hey, like you already have this building made, like this is what you can make, and it eases you into all the different. And low key, I wish with all the new unit additions, they kind of would have dropped some DLC and did some stuff. Well, I guess they did.
What do you mean?
Like drop DLC with what they added, like maybe like 2 or 3 new units for each race, maybe a little bit more than that, but like. Put some DLC in the game that like allows you to play with them, allows you to do missions with them, and kind of like learn how to use them for PvE players at least.
No, I got you. So like pretty much when they release the new games, have missions where you can still use the other races to like they did in Brew War, where you played all 3 with the current unit standing. So it kind of gives you like an outlook to and that makes sense. Exactly. And
because Legacy of the Void dropped, and then like after it was done, they still dropped new units, still dropped new abilities, things like that, and it wasn't like canon, as I would say, to the story. It was just kind of like these units aren't in the story mode, so you would only be able to play them if you played online multiplayer.
I never beat that game.
Me either.
I think that's like the last mission.
I think I just ended up watching what happens at the end at one point. But I definitely want to replay StarCraft. I probably play it from the beginning, to be honest.
Yeah, that last mission is good God. Yeah. Like when I say brutal, like you getting hit from every side. Like you literally getting a horde of units. Yeah. From every you have to, and you kind of got to be able to like micro or just have like that area. Anyway, we're getting way too far off.
I mean, we could talk about StarCraft all day, but
oh yeah, definitely.
All right, so
definitely gonna play it more.
Yeah. What are we on now?
We were talking about Destiny, but you don't have to talk about Destiny no more before we get fucking.
I'm kind of over it, but I feel like a lot of people will agree with that Destiny comments. Like,
I go on rants about Destiny all the time.
Like I really want it to be a good game, but it's just like I'm not about to pay you $70 like every time I need to play DLC. It's like, bro, like how much more do you want from me? Like, and the thing is, it's like I could see if it was quality content, but it's literally like I'm paying you $40 to play the game for a month at best.
I think the release schedule is like it might be every 6 months because it's like 2 DLCs a year. Because the first one was Warmind, and then Curse of Osiris, and I think then Warmind, and then they released a big one, and then they released 2 little ones, and then they released a big one, and then 2 little ones, and then a big one. Like it's pretty much a new game if you really think about it, which is why like I think a lot of people just suck it up and buy it. So like even like the last one they released, the one before the one what they do now, it included a new power. So you got like a whole new class.
Stasis.
Yeah. And now it's like now they're adding crafting.
Well, even that was like busted because everybody was just freezing people, and like it was like Overwatch made, like where she just freezes you and headshots you, and it's just like that was happening in PvP. So it was kind of like
Do you and Cox ever play Overwatch?
I don't know. I used to play with Cox all the time.
Yeah, I think we might have played.
Overwatch was like big before like
Yeah.
Apex Legends came out essentially. That's all we would play, like Overwatch. Like there was no other games at that point in time. Like Overwatch was like a really big game in general. Like it redefined like PvP, I guess. Like it had a huge following, but like they're trying to milk it, bro. Like it's like that's the thing with games is like, yo, they have a life cycle. Like you can't expect, like I give a game 2 years, maybe. And that's it has to be good, bro. And you have to be adding new characters and everything like that. But
except for like single player games. Single player games are like lifelong, which is why I like them, is because but I mean it's like the RPG element, so you can always kind of
But that was the thing too, is like Overwatch never added a story mode. Like they just added shorts and things like this, and it's like we kind of wanted a story mode from Overwatch.
I thought it was gonna be a story mode because like the concept of it was kind of dope, where it was like you had the heroes and the villains, and they would like have shootouts and like I'm like, I honestly before I even got Overwatch, thought it was a story mode, and then people would just branch off and play the PvP part, and then because the way they even released like the way Blizzard did the storytelling aspect, it was like cutscenes of like him doing stuff. So I was like, oh okay, it's a story.
This is gonna be big, But I guess Overwatch 2 is supposed to be focusing more on story and like single player missions and.
It's
Blizzard's, bro. It's Blizzard's, like
exactly. They know about it. They focus. Even when you look at like Destiny, they have a good balance of PvE, PvP. World of Warcraft, of course, but it's still now it's like especially with LFG. So a lot of people are like matchmaking with randoms, and it's just not as fun because you don't have like that team building.
Yeah, you don't.
And
before you had to literally be like, yo, I need to get in Reddit, or I need to like literally find somebody like talking to people. Like LFG is dope, but like like when you get in the game and the dude is like literally dog water, and not to say that like players can't be bad at a game and they can't get carried and things like that, but like
you don't join with the intent to be carried. Like, but that's what I feel like people
like
do.
I need you to be able to do at least this one thing. And that's what a raid is. A raid is literally like, can you do this one thing and do it right? And granted, I'll give you like 15, 20 tries, but like, bro, if we're 5 hours into a raid and you're just not getting it, bro, like,
bro, Taken King. Oh my God. Like Golgoroth. Well, actually, no, like most parts of it, like even honestly, before you even hit the War Priest, like when you had to do the 2 platforms on the side and you had to run up in the middle to dispel yourself and then run back down, like people would have so hard a problem doing that. And I'm like, bro, I can solo this. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna be that guy who was always like, I could not make it past the jumping puzzles, like period. Like I was that dude, bro.
Like the ships?
Nah, just like when you had to do like jump from this platform to that platform and that platform.
Oh, in general. Okay. Yeah. What race did you play?
Warlock. Well, I could do it with my Warlock because you had to glide, but like
Titans, you could do it with the Warlock?
Yeah. Well, sometimes I glide off and stuff like that. But
I'm gonna say I was Titan, and I'm telling you, like with the Titan, bro, control jump, I would glide everywhere. Like I would literally, even while running, like we got to play Destiny one time and you actually play. I'm telling you, it's like a work of art. Like the way I move with the Titan is like I'm gliding.
Controller or are you on PC though?
Controller.
Yeah.
Like I play on PS4. Players. You said what?
I don't associate with controller players. And I'm on PS5, so I've ascended. Nah, I'm just like with you. I was
like,
playing Destiny 2
like I'm about to wash you right now.
chill. Nah, I was playing Destiny 2 on Xbox.
Oh, okay, yeah.
360 back when it was.
I'm glad they kind of go into that cross-platform. It's cross-play now.
That should have been a whole.
Yeah.
I don't know why Destiny wasn't like.
Yeah, I can understand not including
that
PC
lost
players,
a lot of people for a while. I mean, there's better controller players than PC players.
For sure.
Whoa, wait.
What you eating over there?
If you good on.
Nah, what you eating over there?
What you mean?
Pop.
I don't really hear anything.
Why are you mumbling in the mic then?
Are you just like leaning over it?
Yeah, I'm sitting over it.
Yeah. But no, like, if you good on PC, like that instant, like.
No, they're having a whole debate about that right now on Apex. They're like, is aim assist too strong for console players? And then like PC players are taking advantage of like game mechanics because they were tap strafing, which was like a mechanic that wasn't in the game, and PC players just kind of learned how to do it because they set their like I can't remember how to actually do it. I think it was like they set their jump to like the scroll wheel, so like you could like instantly like change directions in the air. It was pretty busted. I have a clip of it where we were literally coming up on this guy and he was like, "Nope, I'm out," and he like darted to the left. I was like, "Bro, like who is this man?" Like, but that's the thing. Like pro players are like they do that all the time. So that's the biggest debate in the shooter FPS community right now. Is like. You got cheaters on PC, and then you got all this crossplay and all this other stuff. So it's just
because PC doesn't need to mix with consoles. So it's like when you got to use an analog stick, unless you turn your sensitivity all the way up.
But I'm saying there's better controller players than console players.
Well, like when you just good at the game, you just good at the game.
Players are literally console or controller players.
Yeah, no, I'm not doubting that. What I'm saying is like. The skill cap or ability to achieve said skills for a PC player is easier than if you use a controller. Like, so I switch between controller.
I will say that like when my aim on PC is definitely a lot better than my aim on console, but console also has aim assist. So there's a lot of shots that I make on console that are just kind of like, how did that happen? Like,
aim assist is one thing. Aim assist is like you just get in the general area and then it'll, get it where it needs to be. Yeah,
but and you gotta think you're playing with your thumb, so like you gotta. It's different. There's levels to this.
But no, 100%. Like, but like, you see Destiny PC players and then Destiny console players. It's two different worlds. Like,
I mean, but Destiny, they're definitely two different games, to be honest.
It's like Destiny, like PC players just float. Like they just like even when they shooting, it's just like because it's like Destiny. I gotta get like it's a very well designed game, and I think that's like where the bittersweetness comes from. Whereas like the guns, the shooting, everything is like what you're getting. Like so, if I pick a hand cannon, if I pick a scout rifle, if I pick an assault rifle, like what you're getting into when using this weapon. Like that's why I feel like anybody if you go into PvP. With a weapon that you're comfortable with,
but you're gonna do well. Said, Pop, why do you want to get into Destiny? What have you heard about it? Being for somebody on the outside looking in,
it's just because friends are saying, "Hey, you should play this game," and just try it out. I have no expectations. It's either gonna reel me in or not. So,
yeah. I mean, it's free now, so I like now is the best time to play it in general because you ain't really got to even invest in it. Like. And I would play with you, honestly. Like,
I've been needing to play because everybody keeps hitting me. But New World is about to drop, to be honest. New World drops, I think, is it tomorrow or the 28th, Tuesday, I think?
Probably Tuesday. That's that new MMO you was talking about?
Yeah. Gotta buy it.
I might. I don't know. MMOs hit different for me.
Well, that's the thing is like based off of like all the reviews and everything I've been watching. Like I saw a dude do a 24-hour stream, and the game was so good he was at like 28. Excuse me, he was at like 28 hours streaming straight, and I'm like, bro, jeez, man. Like, and that wasn't one time. Like I seen this dude stream multiple times where it's just like, yo, like not. I mean, maybe he's addicted, but I've been hearing nothing but good reviews from that game, and that's kind of. I think we're getting back into an era where gaming is kind of becoming good. If we're moving away from like all the big name companies like EA and all these other places, these smaller companies, which I don't know who's the developer behind this. Oh, so Amazon Games. So Amazon has low key been coming out with some fire games.
Yeah, they got their own UI now.
Yeah, Amazon.
They have their own UI.
Yeah,
like you download Amazon, like some kind of Amazon. I can't remember what it was called, but they have their own games being released. Like if you go to Twitch and you go to, I think it's like your profile or whatever, like they have games specifically that comes from Amazon.
Not to mention when you have like Prime and all that other stuff, like you get exclusives and like you can like as a streamer you could give people codes, so it's kind of incentive for people to come to your channel and things like that and watch your channel. So I think New World is going to be really good, and truthfully I could see myself playing that over Destiny for damn sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It looked kind of cool.
Yeah, like it's not. I mean, it's an MMO
special. But... Yeah, but I don't want to like I'm seeing stuff like best MMO, like amazing. People got like 25 things you need to know before you start kind of deal. Like,
yeah, like it's a good. I mean, based off of what I've seen, I've actually seemed like something that I would play and enjoy. Because like even if you like Rust and things like that, it kind of has like that aspect. So it seems like they took like all the best things of like the games that people liked in the last like 2 years and kind of like molded it in together. Like,
added to this. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment about anything we talked about that you like. Yo, you gotta do it.
So that's it for today. We had a lot of random topics, but we'll just call this the Chill Sunday vibes. And we'll just go into different topics and just kind of get everything out that we wanted to talk about during the week, and then we realign during the week. So this may be released in segments. It may be just released all in one. You never know what pops. So
you know, I tell them I'm playing. They don't need to know that.
We'll just go from there.
None of their business.
Yes, man. All right, so edit that.
Oh, you don't tell them everything. Like that's just like that's.
Yo,
I'm just saying. No. I got you. You're fucking. It's like And sorry, Pop, because I know you got to go. Yeah, just once again, do the edit. Like I made it easy so that way when you go into the video, you'll see.
Yeah. For sure.
Just cut to that, call it, and it'll be good.
All right.
All right, but y'all are dope. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate everybody for stopping by.
Checking
out the video. We all got work to do at this point. So
yeah.
If I'm working, me take a goddamn nap. Yeah.
Bro, you just woke up. Like
I got like 4 hours of sleep. Like,
oh, you built different.
Yo, my man was playing Smash Bros again. Like, oh man, I gotta grind out the Smash Bros.
Nah, I'm telling you, like yesterday was a real easy day, but I went to bed for some reason. Like I took a nap earlier, and then I stayed up till like 4 o'clock, like 3-ish, whatever, and then woke up at 7:30. To get ready for this. Wow.
Yo, we all been there.
No, I'm not bad. I'm just saying that's what I'm probably gonna do is like lay the fuck back down and take a nap.
Nah, I got work.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'll see you guys.
Yeah.
All right, bro.